Monitor and Control is Sony's camera application that provides highly accurate monitoring support and intuitive focus control. Its multi-camera monitoring feature allows you to operate compatible cameras, such as the FX3, FX6, and Alpha 7 IV, simultaneously from an iPad or Mac. This is especially useful when one person needs to manage multiple cameras at once. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the multi-camera monitoring feature in Monitor and Control. There are 3 ways to connect your camera and monitoring device. The first is to connect over Wi-Fi using a wireless LAN router as the access point. Because this setup requires no cabling, it allows you to position cameras even in locations where running cables would be difficult. The second way is a wired LAN connection through a router. Because the devices are physically linked by cable, this setup is less affected by wireless interference and allows for fast, stable communication. Both Wi-Fi and wired LAN connections can be used simultaneously, allowing you to select the connection method for each camera and router. This gives you the flexibility to set up your system in the way that works best for your shoot. The third way is Wi-Fi tethering, using an iPad as the access point. Providing you have an iPad, you can use this setup to connect the camera to a network, making it a convenient option when you want to work with minimal equipment. To sum up the 3 connection methods, if you need to operate the system from a distance, use Wi-Fi with a wireless LAN router as the access point. If you want the most stable setup, choose a wired LAN connection through a router. And if you prefer something simple, you can use your iPad's internet sharing. That's the Wi-Fi tethering feature. Choose the method that works best for your shooting setup. Next, we'll share tips for getting a stable connection when using the first method, Wi-Fi with a wireless LAN router. Tip 1. Optimizing router and camera placement. If anything is blocking the space between the camera and the router, the connection may become unstable. Try to keep objects and people out of the path between them. If the router is behind a wall or door, try moving it to a more open spot. Placing the router a little higher can help keep the signal clear and improve stability. Using a higher performance router can also make a difference. The angle of the antenna matters too, so adjust it as recommended for your device. And keeping the camera and iPad close to the router can help the connection stay steady. Tip 2. Improving the radio environment. Other wireless devices can cause interference, potentially leading to an unstable connection. If possible, switch off any equipment you don't need for the shoot, such as Wi-Fi or Bluetooth accessories, smartphones, or even microwave ovens. Tip 3. Troubleshooting unstable connections. Try adjusting the position of the iPad or the router. Ideally, the router should sit between the camera and the iPad, and as a backup plan, consider using a wired LAN connection. That wraps up our overview of the multi-camera monitoring feature in Monitor and Control. Connection methods and procedures vary depending on the camera and the usage environment. For details on supported cameras, connection methods, and available features, please visit Sony's official website. Thank you for listening.